What is up, everyone? This is Midnight Strike 3625, and I am back again to review the brand new Metallica song that was released just hours ago. So, this is the first song we've gotten since 2008's Death Magnetic came in September. So, this is a big deal. This is the first album in 8 years that Metallica is going to be releasing in November. I believe it's November 18th, so just 10 days after the election. So this is going to be a big month this year. So Hardwired is the name of the single, and this is the first single off of the album, which is also called Hardwired, but it also has a Megadeth-esque twist at the end by adding a couple dots to Self-Destruct. So Hardwired to Self-Destruct is the name of the album, and it is a triple album, double album if you only get the standard edition, with tons of material, including Lords of Summer, which is the song that was released, I believe, 2 years ago in like April or so, and a lot of people had mixed reactions to that, and myself included, but I thought that the overall presentation of the song was pretty decent. But this song is a whole new ballgame. Honestly, Metallica are back, straightforward, pushing through the edges of thrash, and this song is very fast-paced, very heavy. It's got great production value to it, and it's definitely, I wouldn't necessarily say that this song alone makes the album worth the wait, but it's definitely up there as being one of the better songs of Metallica's later career. It kind of reminds me of a mashup between Metal Militia and My Apocalypse, with a slower drum part in the beginning. And it definitely kind of achieves that sense of build-up, especially prevalent in the beginning and getting on into the actual song itself. Now, I will say that the song isn't without its detractors. I don't necessarily really like James's modern vocals much. That's just me. I think that's what really kind of irks me the most about, say, Death Magnetic, or even like Saint Anger, of course. You know, not a lot of people like that album, but I actually think there's a lot of good in it. But James's voice, it's decent. It's got that gruff grit and growl to it that you've always come to know and love. But for some reason, especially in the chorus, when he screams, "We're so fucked, shit out of luck," it sounds off for some reason. I don't know. Just a small nitpick, I suppose, but the song itself is just phenomenal. I like it. I love it. It sounds like, you know, just your everyday Metallica, and it takes influence, much like The Day That Never Comes took influence from one, it takes influence from past albums, past work, and makes a brand new track out of it. So, I really like this song. The one thing, though, like I said, aside from James's voice in certain small parts, this is a small complaint. It's not like a huge thing that I want to blow out of proportion, but aside from that, the only thing that I don't really like is the chorus itself, or lack thereof of one. Usually, Metallica songs have been confined into a structure where the chorus is clearly defined, and it transitions from one part of the song to another. This one, it just kind of runs into each other. It is kind of a smooth transition, but at the same time it can also be very jarring. I do not really like the vocals in the chorus, or the lyrics, I should say. "We're so fucked, shit out of luck, hardwired to self-destruct." Those 3 sentences all comprise the entirety of the chorus of Hardwired by Metallica. Now, I know Metallica does this thing where they write the lyrics last, and they just kind of fill it in as they go along. They write the instrument section first, and the rhythm and all that, and then they sing along to it. There's actually demos where they're just making random, like, na-na-na-na-na noises for the Black Album especially, as well as Justice. And I know they didn't do that in the mid-90s all the way up to Saint Anger, but they did that again with Death Magnetic. Maybe that's the approach they took here, and they just thought, hey, good enough. We're so fucked, shit out of luck, like that. But, I think that a lot more could have been done with that chorus, but that's just my opinion. I do like the song, and overall I'm probably just going to give it like a 9 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10, probably 8.5 out of 10, because if this is the absolute best that Metallica can do, it's going to be a little underwhelming. This is a really good, don't get me wrong, this is a really good beginning starter single for the album, just to showcase what the album's going to be all about. But if this is the best on the album, then it's going to be a little disappointing. It's still phenomenal, but in a lesser extent, I suppose. So 8.5 out of 10. It's a good song. Check it out if you haven't already. Metallica are back. It's the first time that they've actually released anything since my freshman year of high school ended. So this is Midnight Strike 3625. Thank you very much for watching. Keep calm and rock on.